What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Film Session. So, in Indiana's win against Lindenwood on Thursday night, Trent Sisley's floor running really stood out in the first half. Even when he was involved near the rim on defense, Sisley was often the first Hoosier up the floor, looking to make things happen. While it didn't always work out in his favor, it really stood out in a first half where the Hoosiers felt a little stuck in the mud. So, let's dive in and take a look. Okay, first one here. Sisley actually gets beat on defense, which happens in another one or two of these. So, he's guarding here. His man goes right. Alexis is there to help on the defense. And then Sisley ends up getting the board. And here's where it's at here. DeVries is bringing it up. And look at Sisley go here. Gets up into here. I'm going to roll this back. Bring it back to maybe about here. Just watch him run through here. I mean, he's dead sprint, middle of the court. Boom. What ends up happening on this one is Wilkerson airballs this, but Sisley realizes it. See, he comes and grabs it from being down low, tosses it back up, and DeVries ends up getting fouled here. So no basket or anything, but he was really running through hard, and that did help a little bit save this possession for Indiana. Okay, next one. Little ball screen put on Sisley here. Gonna allow his man to get around and get a step on him. So we'll run it, and he's actually credited with the steal here. They call this a bad pass steal in the box score. Here again, left side. Now he's rifling up here, and he gets the ball this time. He's got one defender ahead, right? Takes it. Gets blocked, right? Doesn't end well, but here he is again, sprinting harder than anybody on the court and trying to make something happen. All right, next one, baseline out of bounds. How this starts is Sisley's actually getting screened here. This man's coming around. See again, he gets out to him, sorta. And a little mid-range jumper from his guy, which Indiana's gonna live with. Then he's down. He's actually the one that grabs the rebound. Pass it here. Comes up a little slow, but as this gets going, he sees that he can come set the screen for Conaway. And he's going to set this here, but he ends up kind of just slipping and ghosting out of it. And there's really no one here on the strong side. So he sets this, rolls, boom, ball. Again, doesn't make it, but Alexis is there to clean it up. So started this one in transition a little slow, but once he realized where he could fit in, went right for it, made something happen. Indiana bucket. Next one, Wilkerson ends up getting stripped here. Lindenwood brings it down. 3 in transition. Sisley gets a body on his man for a rebound here. But it comes off the rim pretty hard, and he doesn't get it the first time. Lindenwood back out, another 3. This time he's battling down low here in a half that Indiana did not rebound well defensively. Lindenwood got a ton of offensive rebounds, so he's battling here. Gets the rebound, and then watch this. This is probably the funniest one. You can see DeVries is starting to call out a play here. Okay. Everyone else coming up the court. We got Sisley coming up the right side here. So we'll run it. DeVries is still calling the play. And then Sisley just keeps going. And he gets the ball as looks like they're trying to set something up in the half court, but he just keeps going. Gets the ball. And all of a sudden this guy's like, whoa, uh-oh. He might be going to the rim here. And he's pretty much ahead of the whole line of defense when it seemed like Indiana was just kind of going to mosey up the court. And he ends up stepping back and drilling this 3-pointer. No play necessary in the half court. Last one now here. Late in the first half. Indiana eventually gets this steal, but I'll mark, Sisley's already heading up the court on what looks like a steal for the Hoosiers. Ball ends up battling around a bit, so defense kind of stays on this side of the court as the ball changes hands. So DeVries gets it. He looks up, And he starts bolting this pass up here because Sisley is once again way up the court. He's down in the left corner. Now, Lindenwood is able to get out to him and cover this up. So he passes the ball to Enright here. And this is where things start to happen on this possession. Check it out. Lindenwood goes for the steal. Doesn't get it. So Enright's able to take this to the paint. He dishes to Bailey. Bailey does get blocked. So not a basket right away here. But you'll take Enright getting downhill and pass him to an open man in the paint based on breaking the defense down and getting some help his way. This is all keyed off. Lindenwood's defense is already moving and scrambling around with Sisley down in the corner there. So, all right. That's all for today. Maybe a little niche, maybe a little weird. Maybe was this a reach for a full package of getting a kind of a theme going for this one? You could say maybe, but I thought it stood out, and there are a couple here that are pretty egregious examples of Sisley showing some youthful enthusiasm as he bounds on the court, and just want to point it out today. So that's all for now. We will catch you in the next one.